Back like we never left, man. It's the Keep It a Brick podcast here with Lady Soul, Highly G, and myself, Cash. This week we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Let's get into the show. Let's start it. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Welcome to Keep It a Brick with Highly G.
This is the king of the coast. Let's make it official.
We're tapping into the hottest topics in the game.
If you don't know, now you know.
A fresh perspective on culture, entertainment, viral news, and just about everything happening around us.
Y'all better listen up closely.
You know we ain't holding back.
Can you feel me?
Now, it's time to Keep It a Brick.
Is that clear? All right, yeah.
Oh, we in there. Oh, what's happening, y'all?
What up, though?
It is, you know what it is. You know what it is. It's that Monday rotation. You know what I'm saying? Keep it a brick in the building. Monday night raw. Keep it a brick.
Back like we never left.
Back like we never left. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Highly G. We got Lady Soul in the building. We got Cash Only in the building. We ready to go. Yes. How y'all doing? How y'all living?
I'm good. I'm glad it's June. It's summertime. Yeah, I'm good. How are you guys?
Hey, shout out to the bricklayers, everybody that's tapping in, man. I'm good. I can't complain, man. I had a decent week. I can't complain. Glad to be here. Monday night rotation. Keep it a brick here with the fam. Let's do it. Let's do what we do best. Highly.
Yeah, real quick before we get deep into it, and I get into my check-in real quick. I want to say one thing, man. Shout out to John Redcorn. If you don't know, King of the Hill is coming back August 4th. But we got some sad news about King of the Hill today. The voice of John Redcorn was shot and killed last night by his neighbor.
Aww.
So R.I.P. to John Redcorn. His actual name was Jonathan Joss. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to John Redcorn. So John Redcorn, since you are in here, you are a legend now with that name. You can't no longer change that name.
This one for
your
you.
Name forever.
I did not know that was the King of the Hill name. I thought that was his name.
Yeah. John Redcorn was
that was Nancy's. That was Nancy's side piece.
Yeah.
Wow.
AKA Joseph's daddy.
Joseph's dad, yeah.
That's really Joseph's daddy.
Yeah.
If you know. But yeah, King of the Hill is coming back August 4th, season 14. I am looking forward to that. All right. I'm okay. I am okay. This, for my check-in, I'm okay. Had a couple of little sticky instances this weekend. I talked to Cash about it. I didn't get to tell Soul, so Soul gonna hear it right now because I'm gonna talk about it. I feel like I should just go ahead and talk about it at this point. So yesterday, we had a scary little incident here at Keep It a Brick Studios. How about let's say that of a unwanted intruder tried to come in while I was on my way to the bag. I got a call from backstage, and they let me know that someone unwillingly was trying to get into the house or to get into the studio apartment. I did a dirt road in the car that I have and belted down the road fast as hell as I could. Got home. I was honestly about to go training day on niggas. I ain't gonna even lie. I was about to bust one in the air. I ain't gonna lie. I almost lost my shit, but I collected myself. Things was cool and things is all right. Overall, everything is cool. Everybody's cool. Everything's cool. Nothing was stolen. Nothing happened. But
that's good.
Besides that, I start my first Brazilian jiu-jitsu class on Wednesday. I am nervous as shit.
How was it? Did you go Monday?
I did go that Monday.
How was that?
It was cool. So it was just a physical assessment test.
Oh, okay.
To see if I could hang, basically. Can your fat ass hang, nigga? And apparently my fat ass can't.
Well, you passed. Hey, nice.
I passed. It was crazy because he had me doing these little, some laps around the little mat area and shit like that. Then he also had me doing body squats, body weight squats, something that I do regularly since I work out and shit. I had the body weight squats cracking. He asked me, how many squats do you think you can do? I told that nigga 10. I actually did 20. So I did 20 squats. That's double the amount. I was all good at that point.
Nice.
So it was cool. Learned a couple of moves on how to, bring a person to the ground, how to roll them over, how to basically hold them down and shit like that. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu does not have any strikes. There are no striking in Brazilian
It's
Jiu-Jitsu.
all counter, right?
It's not even counter. It's all kind of like wrestling and
Okay.
judo.
Hmm.
That's what I tell people to think of it as. Wrestling, judo, things of that sort. So you basically, we can see your shirt, nigga. We can see. Wrestling, judo, the Grande Americana. I haven't learned that. Gracias. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. If you know, you know. But other than that, I was nervous as shit. I'm nervous as shit. I've been asking my boy Purple, who has been on the show before. Y'all know Purple. I've been asking him because he done MMA before and all that type of shit. So I've been asking him, like, yo, man, you got any tips, tricks of the trade? Like something I should be looking out for? He's like, man, just go out there, have fun. He's like, you heavy, so use your weight. Do all of that. He said, but just have fun and learn. That's all I keep getting. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm nervous as shit.
Well, that's exciting. I hope everything goes good.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope so too. Other than that, I'm cool. School is getting close to the end, which is some bullshit because my teacher's on some fuck shit right now. So I'm gonna just deal with it. It is what it is at this point. Yeah, I'm living. I'm cooling. All right. I guess it's time to get into it now.
Time to keep it a brick.
Time to keep it a brick, what we always do here on Mondays, right? All right. Let's get these topics cracking. All right. DJ Daniel is facing 3 new tumors. Is that what that is, bro?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. 3 of them.
That's the kid that was the police officer that got held up in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
sucks.
That's
Want to bring
yeah.
that one in? Want to bring that one in, Cash, bro?
Yeah, so yeah, DJ Daniel, we all know the young kid that was sworn in by over 1,300 agencies, police agencies. He was sworn into.
Sheesh.
Just
That boy
past,
was-
just past May. This past May, he
Yeah.
was also appointed as an honorary U.S. Border Patrol agent during Police Week. Yeah, so he's now facing 3 new tumors. They say he's winging it day by day. The family says it's a tough situation for them right now, but DJ is being very positive. He's been sharing very positive messages and everything. Yeah, it's another sad case for him. He has to battle this. I think DJ is a very strong individual, very strong young man. I think he'll get through this too. He's got through so much in his life at the age he is, and send prayers to that family.
Yeah, prayers to the family. The first time I seen him,
Definitely.
it was not at the Trump thing. I seen him in some social media things.
Mhm.
People, being mean, making fun of him. Had one girl. I remember one girl was twerking on him, if I'm not mistaken, doing some weird shit. As much as I do not agree with the orange tacos handling and of how he did DJ, I still respect DJ for who he is. You know what I'm saying? Because that is hard to fight cancer and come out on top. And he done it before, and I believe that he can do it again. So DJ,
Definitely.
I hope and pray for you, my brother. You and your family have my heart and prayers and all that. So we hope that you pull through. And you get, what I'm saying, you fight, you fought that battle once before, my brother. Like I said, I know you can whip it again. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, and I just love that they're letting him, become an officer for all these different ones. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that about it, that they actually taking him serious with that, and fulfilling his little childhood dreams right now of being a police officer. So once again, send prayers out to that family, man. DJ, you stay strong here, coming from Keep It a Brick. We're praying for you, young brother, and
yes,
you pulled through, my man.
Yeah. All right. Enough of the wholesome and loving shit, because now it's time to get dog dirty in this motherfucker. motherfucker. All right. The Orange Taco said it's pardon season. It's pardon season.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm gonna name this episode. It's pardon season. I think that'll work.
Yeah.
So he's the Orange Taco. If you don't know who the Orange Taco is, that is President Trump. He has pardoned a few people, a few celebrities, a few January 6ers, and a few people that you may know personally. Let's say first off, he has pardoned Todd and Julie Christie from the Chrisleys. Y'all know that show that used to be on USA. It used to come on right after goddamn SmackDown and fucking Raw every fucking Monday. Chrisley knows best, right? We all knew that. Yeah, it was a good show. I used to watch it. I'm not gonna lie. One of the things I will say about this whole situation, about just the whole get down with Todd, one of the things I liked about him coming out was him speaking about the conditions inside of prison, not only for himself, but for people of color.
Yeah.
That shit right there was like, yo, that's dope as fuck. We need more of that. We definitely need more of that. And it was just good to hear, because he was like, I was getting better treatment. He said, Chrisley's fine. He said, I beg your pardon. You stupid. Wait a minute. That is wild. I beg your pardon. That may be, look, that may work.
Yeah,
too.
That's a title too. Yeah.
That's a title too. All right. It may be that. He's finally coming home. But, I was happy that he did that. I'm not happy that his daughter's wearing MAGA caps, but that's something,
Yeah, you didn't need to do all that, but I respect it. She got to, represent who freed her parents. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I will say Todd out here, yoked up and shit.
He sure is. He's acting like he with the shits now, now that he didn't got out.
Like, I was up in there with the, he's like, I was up in there with the niggas. You heard me? I was up in there with the niggas. I'm straight now.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the show. I guess it's coming back, and we'll see.
Yeah, I guess so. Shit, USA, like, they don't give a fuck. USA do not give a fuck. Okay,
I think it's gonna be a Lifetime. I think.
Is it really?
But, yeah.
Those two networks that just don't give a fuck.
Don't. Yeah.
Especially Lifetime. Lifetime don't give a shit about nothing or nobody. Y'all niggas put out raggedy ass biopsies and biopics and shit.
They have the Little Women. Franchise. Right. Yeah.
You turn around and you fucked up. Who was that? You fucked up Wendy Williams and the Leah's fucking life stories and shit. Y'all niggas should be ashamed of yourself. Why are y'all still in business making TV? What is really going on with that?
Women.
Yeah.
Women.
That and Snap.
Not like that. The fact that I'm saying
the movies. It's the movies.
Yeah, they support the channel.
Yeah.
They support that program. You feel me?
Speaking of Lifetime, I do remember my mom making me watch a Lifetime film when I was like 15 years old. Mm-hmm. It was with Delta Burke. She was in all the movies. You know what I'm saying? It was with Delta Burke, and she had a son who would listen to like this rapper. Like the rapper was he was supposed to be like Eminem. And so this nigga started beating his mom and shit. And because so I was listening to Eminem at this time in my life, and my mom was like, "Yeah, you ever do this to me? I'm not worried about you, man. What the fuck?"
There's a lot of WPS on their movies, but that's definitely
the white people shit.
Okay.
Yeah, WPS.
It's new one.
I know, ain't no black people going for that shit, but yeah.
My mom used to tell me when I was a kid, the Menendez boys ain't happening here. I'll kill you first. I'll kill you first and drag your ass to the curb and sit there and wait. Yes, TLC. Yes, they did fuck up the TLC and Amish Mafia. Lord have mercy. Let's not bring that up. Let's not bring up the Amish Mafia. Please, and Lord have mercy. He also pardoned a couple of political prisoners as well. He also pardoned a rapper. Yes. Y'all know this rapper.
Very well.
Very well. Very well. Mr. What is his? What's his actual name? Darrell or something like that? Darnell or something?
Kentrell.
Kentrell. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Mr. Kentrell, Mr.
Mr.
NBA
Kentrell.
young boy.
Yeah.
NBA young boy is back on the streets, causing havoc and mayhem. Causing
No,
havoc and mayhem.
I think bro finally, I think he understands now. You know,
I hope so.
I think he
Don't
understands
waste
this
this
time around.
chance. Just do right.
You know,
He already going back on tour.
Oh,
hey,
nice. Yeah.
time to go get the bag for real.
Moving and shaking. Yeah, got to get that money.
Gotta go get the bag
They're
for
gonna be
real.
like left foot, right foot. No.
Following Trump's
Yeah.
pardons this
Pardon
past-
spree.
pardon spree. He also pardoned Mr. Larry Hoover. Now,
Yes, he did.
so it's a lot to talk about, a lot to unpack with this one here because yes, he pardoned him federally. He still is sentenced by the state. Nah, fuck no. Fuck no.
I mean,
That'd be better.
he's trying to get out again. I don't know if he had his bail hearing yet, but I think he put up like another $5 million.
I
He might
know.
get
I
out this
know.
time. We'll see.
I know. They for Dirt. Speaking on Dirt, they had they ruled out his lyrics in court.
Yeah.
That's good.
So that was a
That's
win for his
good.
legal team and himself
Yeah,
that day. So.
They shouldn't.
But yeah, Mr. Larry Hoover, he still is serving 200 years.
So he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, this is state, you know, and this was when he was convicted back in 1973 for the murder of a 19-year-old drug dealer. Name is not important, but he was sentenced to 200 years by the state of Illinois. He still had to serve that time. So he was not pardoned for that time, but the federal crimes, yes. So
I believe that they will commute his sentence.
I know he is eligible this
Think so?
year for parole. So he has a board.
He will get that. He'll get that. Trump
I mean,
will
with that one, I just and I
He's
know
already
I'm not from there.
77.
Yeah.
So I mean, he ain't gonna.
I'm not
That don't
from
mean
Chicago. I'm not from Chicago, but I just hope
Yeah.
that when he does touch down, he could try to, talk to
The
those
youth.
because even though I know his generation is over and done
It's a
with.
different game. Yeah.
Yeah,
They don't.
and
There's
Young
no.
niggas do not respect the OGs.
OGs,
at
yeah.
all,
They
bro.
don't at all.
It ain't no
That's-
codes, bro. It ain't none of that shit. All
Mm-mm.
that shit is out.
They don't follow the
But-
same shit.
But they say on Larry Hoover, on David Barksdale and shit like that, so they might be willing to listen to this man. I
They
hope
just
it's
say that
something
because it sound good. I don't think they're gonna really. Yeah, I don't.
Again,
I hope so.
I mean, he ain't technically free, but I guess, they're almost there.
Yeah,
For now.
because 200 years is a long time, but boy.
sure the fuck is. He was never supposed to touch out. Like
Listen,
never.
God forbid anything happens to y'all. What would y'all rather hear? The word life or 100 years? What would y'all rather hear?
Neither. I'd rather just
yeah,
at
definitely
that point
neither.
just give me the death penalty because nigga, I'm dying either
Exactly.
way.
I feel either way it's kind of like it's just
I'm
different
dead.
words. Like 200, they just making sure your ass never get out.
Mhm.
In
I'm
life,
dead.
I mean, if you don't have the possibility of parole, you're never getting out. So either
You're
way it
dead.
goes, you're not getting
Either
out.
way, either way,
Yeah.
you're dead.
But I would
You're
rather
dead.
hear life, I guess, because 200 years is like, damn,
In the words
That's
of
never gonna happen.
Cash's hero, you're dead.
You did.
You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. That's it. That's just being real. You dead.
Yeah, it's over.
You ain't surviving a 200-year rap, and life is basically death. Strap my ass up to the electric chair and get this shit over with.
No,
I'm not
I'm-
about to sit here and suffer. Why would I want to sit here and suffer? It ain't gonna be peaceful in that shit. It ain't gonna be like some shit like I can ever get out. I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Feel
might as well fry my ass, put my big ass in the box, and send me back home. Shit, like a piece of chicken. Fuck it.
Oh my god.
Just send me home. Send me home, bro. Send me
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
Anyway, my next question is: I've heard the same stories. I've heard the same stories as well.
Yeah, feds is
being
usually,
locked up
a
in the
little better.
feds is
Oh yeah.
a little better. It's a lot cleaner. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to deal with shit. States and states, baby.
Better
And they get to
food,
make their
all
own
that.
rules.
Yeah.
My next question to y'all and everyone that's on all the bricklayers at home watching is Diddy next? Because he had said that he would look at Diddy's case and see if there are any evidence that is questionable, and he may grant him.
He might be, but it's funny because Trump was like, you know, me and him were cool, but you know, when I got into politics, I guess Diddy made some comments that weren't too, you know, supportive of him.
Wasn't
so
too
it
MAGA
sounded like
of him. Got it.
Yeah, it sounds like he wants Diddy to like beg. It's kind of what he was saying in a way, like, well, we'll just have to see. I haven't talked to him or anything, so we'll see. We'll see. You never know. You know, if the money's right, he'll do it. You know,
I think it plays a part. You know, they had a relationship before.
Yeah,
Well, they were both at Epstein's Island, so I mean,
yeah, that's what he said. They was cool, and then I guess once he went political, I guess that kind of changed. But yeah, well, I hope not though. But I mean,
we'll see what happens with Diddy. That trial is still going on at this point.
It is,
which is crazy at this point. They have not got to that point. All right. Anyway, y'all let us know in the comments if you think Diddy may get that pardon. All right. All right. Next up, what is one thing you can't wrap your head around? This is a question that was brought to us by the man on the couch.
That's me.
Yeah, you.
That is
What's one thing you can.
Did y'all want me to go first with it?
Yeah. What's one thing you cannot wrap your head around?
All right. Here go my time in my days. It's my time with our show where I'll be ignorant. Women, in the word accountability, I still ain't wrap my head around the fact that y'all don't understand what it is. Why don't y'all understand what accountability is, people? I think we're going to do an episode that's dedicated to reading words out of the dictionary and telling you what the goddamn meaning is. Accountability, women. I don't understand you guys with it. And this goes back to the last week episode when we had, even the week before that, with you guys was by yourselves. Tory Lanez, people. Tory Lanez. That's all the reason I wanted to bring this up, but I'm not going to get into that. But accountability is something I can't wrap my head around with women.
What accountability are men taking? I'm just curious.
We always take accountability.
That's a goddamn lie. That's a lie. That is a lie. That is a bald-faced lie.
Okay. I think when it comes down to it, people and accountability, like we talked about last week, are very scarce. It's a scarcity.
It goes both ways. Yeah,
it goes both ways, right? It does. But
this is the part where we like right here.
Sometimes accountability for women is like an allergy. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna be that guy this week.
I mean,
sometimes
I can't speak for all women, so I don't know. Maybe.
That's totally fine. But sometimes I've just seen some shit. Like I seen something the other week where motherfucker. All right, for example, I seen this thing on social media where a woman said, "I'm upset with my baby daddy because he did not bring his kids McDonald's when I told him that I did not feel like cooking and to bring them some McDonald's."
That's some goofy shit.
This nigga turned around and brings like a whole bunch of food from Walmart, like a gang of groceries. He brought you something. I don't understand it.
These bitches are trifling. That type of shit is trifling to me.
Again,
I'm on your side. When I hear shit like that, that's goofy.
Right.
Like,
the accountability
factor. Grateful.
But there are some men who do not take accountability either. When they are out here having kids.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. There's nothing wrong with having them. But when your ass ain't taking care of them, and you abandoning that motherfucker until he get 18 and decide you want to come around now, or if you ever come around, take that accountability to know that you've just fucked up an individual. It goes both ways, my nigga.
It's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
It goes both ways. But some days, as me being a man, I do see the accountability flag on our side of the field a whole lot more than the opposite side of the field. I can see that. And that's totally fine if you don't disagree. If you disagree.
Yeah, we got to agree to disagree on that.
And listen, personally, There's nothing wrong with it. I like the way women band together when none of them can accept accountability. You know,
You know what? Whatever.
Because they will band together and
Man,
I mean, shit, you know.
Like, listen,
we tell women behind closed doors that they wrong. We're not gonna do it in front.
No, y'all don't. And behind closed door would tell his homeboy or a group of people, hey, y'all were dead ass wrong for that, but we're gonna take care of this. And, you know, women, this is how y'all take accountability. Girl, you was right the whole time. You feel me? Like that's y'all term. You was right the whole time. Y'all never. I don't see the accountability for women how I see it from men. I don't.
Again, I don't see that. Again, if we're playing, if it's the game that we're playing, if it's a football game, right? And in football, when somebody does something wrong, they throw a flag on the play, right? It's like a foul, basically. I see that flag on our side of the field a lot. I do. And I'm not saying that it don't be on the women's side either. I just don't see women, like men see that flag and they like, fuck. Sometimes. Women see that flag sometimes. Sometimes. Women see that flag, they just keep playing. Keep fucking. The game keeps going.
It's like Six Flags, you know.
The game, you know? Listen, the game keeps going. The defense done stopped. Okay, y'all still running for the end zone with the fucking ball.
Now, Petty.
Let us fathers ask for a cut of some tax season. Shit.
Listen.
I mean, I owe taxes, so I ain't even in that conversation. So
I'll tell you what.
I don't know nothing about that life.
Prince, with that one, for the fathers that I know that are active and they don't have to get, they have no complaints. It don't ever be a problem for the tax cut. You know, a little bit of that though. But for the ones, like you highly said, don't take accountability and take care of their kids, and they ask for money, get the fuck from around here. What is wrong with people?
I can't wrap my head around people who love them and held their ugly ass.
Who love them and held ugly ass mini
people. What the fuck are you talking about?
Damn, why are you talking about the poor animals? God damn, it's not their fault.
You know what I can't wrap my head around? I cannot wrap my head around the entitlement of people in public spaces. How do you come to a place that's public and free and think that you are entitled and that you have a right to be there because it's public?
Because it's public.
That don't mean
because
shit.
Because it's public. That don't mean shit. It's owned. It's just because it's public.
It's owned by somebody.
Owned somebody, nigga, and you still gotta follow the fucking rules.
Oh, well, you said why do they feel like they had to be there? Because it's public. I can be there.
No, they feel like they have the right to be there.
It's public. I have that right.
You right.
Let me change the wording. I have that privilege to be here.
There you go.
I have that privilege to be here. You feel me?
But once you ruin that privilege,
it's
time for you to go. Another thing I can't.
There are constitutions in play that fuck up a lot of that.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Hey,
get the fuck out, nigga. If you up in for example, you go to a place, you go to a restaurant. Yes, the restaurant is a public place, but it is what? Privately owned. Let's say you go into this restaurant and you stand up and you say, fuck all you hoes, suck my dick, and you pull your penis out on the table and slap it on the table.
Oh, you causing a disturbance.
That's more than a goddamn disturbance. Okay.
I kind of went overboard over there. Yes.
Yeah, you causing a disturbance.
All right. That person should leave, right?
You have to leave.
In other words, what's that one meme? You should leave. I think you should leave. That motherfucking shit. Yeah, but let's just say an individual comes in. Let's say you go to a museum. What's the number one rule when you go to a museum?
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it, yeah.
How come you motherfuckers know that and no one else knows that?
They do. They just don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck. And so then when you turn around and you ask these motherfuckers, hey, this is a public space. Really? It is. You're right. You got me there, nigga. It's public.
But it's not the shit. The artifacts are not public. or whatever
they're
being
on display for
Yeah,
the public.
Yeah, on display for
Yeah.
the public. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't mean that you get to go, you know what? Let me see if this glitter right here will scratch off. You don't do that. You don't get the privilege or the entitlement to do that. Just like when I see niggas that be arguing with niggas who is making your food.
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
do
I don't
that.
like that. Don't do that. Don't do that
Yeah,
with me.
don't do that. I will
Niggas be
fucking
really
leave
tripping.
somebody if they start acting stupid. I'll be like, I'm not with them. Fuck that. You can fuck up their food. I'm not involved.
Entitlement, bro. I am tired of people and their entitlements. Like, you ain't always right. Sometimes niggas be doing wrong shit. A lot of the times we be in the wrong. And then sometimes instead of us taking the accountability, like we was talking about earlier, we get that ego shit where we like, I ain't doing that. It's not my fault.
John, I'm
He
with
said,
you, bro.
I don't give a fuck. If I see a samurai that sword at the
I'm with
museum,
him.
you better not be working at that. I better not be working at that damn
I'm
museum
with
because
bro.
I'm gonna tackle your motherfucking ass.
Oh my god!
If I ever seen dinosaur bones, I'm gonna touch them. Is these really real? You feel me?
Oh
Like,
god,
Nigga,
are those really fossils? I mean, what the fuck?
is it a fucking? Are you?
the kid in me will come out. I'm saying. I'm sorry, Holly. The kid in me will come out.
Nigga, you can't go to the museum with me.
You feel me? I don't want to just go in there and be like, oh. No, that's not me.
That's the purpose of the
Just
museum.
take it in.
I don't want to do.
I mean, you can record it. You know, at least. Well, sometimes they don't want you taking pictures or video, but yeah.
I'm not gonna go in there and I'm not gonna go in there. What's the boy name from Black Panther? What was his
Killmonger?
Killmonger. I'm not gonna go in there and Killmonger and give you the actual history about this artifact, take it and make it into a weapon to kill you. I'm not gonna do that. I just want to touch it.
Might as well, shit. If you touching it,
might as well take it all the way.
Yeah, they was stolen from my ancestors.
Hey, you know what it is? If you gonna crash out, break the backboard, nigga. Shit, go ahead.
But you know what I was gonna say? You know, just to piggyback on Cash, since he thinks women don't take accountability.
Oh shit.
What I can't wrap my head around is why the women's bathrooms are always so fucking nasty in public. I don't get it, ladies. I need you guys to get your shit together. Like, it's crazy. Like, women's bathrooms be looking crazy.
That is an interesting conversation.
It is. Like, I used to work in retail and I used to be like, what? Like, it's just crazy how women's bathrooms and men's bathrooms are not, they never look the same. Like, men's are always cleaner than women. I don't get it.
You think that? I think women's bathrooms are cleaner than men.
You think so?
You got to think.
I've been in, listen, not
well,
trying
I
to
used
be
to
that
clean like both when I worked in retail, and I used to see like, no, they were not.
Listen, not to be the creep. All right. I've been in men and women bathrooms before. I work security. I work security. So we have to like sweep the bathrooms and check them and things of that sort, right? Certain instances, yes, you're right. I didn't seen it. I didn't heard stories from my mom who used to work at fucking Walmart. She used to tell me cleaning the women's bathroom, motherfuckers would, instead of them shitting in the toilet, they would literally shit in the corner.
Yep. Spread that shit on the wall.
Spread it on the wall.
And wipe their fucking pad on the floor. Just the nastiest shit that you could think of, and I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. Like that, I can't wrap my head around that.
Yeah, at a gas station, because it's like I don't give a fuck here. But
that's nasty. I wouldn't give a fuck if it's a public bathroom.
When you walk into if you take a road trip, 9 times out of 10, I think both bathrooms will be disgusting because people don't give a fuck in them settings. Now, I heard from a janitor, who cleans Airbnb and stuff like that. He did say, when I come in to clean, or the housekeeper, shall I say, they do say when we come in to clean up after people leave, if it's a house full of women, the house is more disturbing than it is when a group of men come in. Y'all have hair around, lashes, glue. Y'all have fucking, y'all leave slippers. Fucking, who is that, Cinderella? Y'all leave fucking slippers. You feel me? They say cleaning up after women is a lot worse than it is men.
That's really sad. That's sad, women. I need us to do better in these spaces, please. Yeah. But yeah.
I don't know.
Petty. He said pads are 90% of the reason for the toilets are clogged. I believe it. They know goddamn well they're not supposed to be flushing that shit, and they post to wrap it and put it in the trash.
Listen, I'm glad you said it, Petty, because I just want to let you know That's not even facts, nigga. That's just science at this point, nigga. It is literal science. And let's not act like niggas ain't nasty either. Because I done seen some shit in men's bathrooms that repulse me. But the thing about men's bathrooms that I've all noticed, everybody try to treat that motherfucker like a bank robbery. I'm in and I'm out. I'm in and I'm out.
Wash your fucking hands, people.
Oh, also wash your hands. I see niggas walking out of the museum.
Wash your goddamn
hands. The bathroom with like not washing their hands, and I'm like, nigga, come on.
Okay.
Oh.
I just think that the episode of The Office when Creed Bratton says he pays a premium to use a woman's bathroom because it's more cleaner than the men's bathroom.
It can be. Because think about it. Niggas piss on the floor. Niggas piss on the floor. Women, y'all gotta fucking dunk. You know what I'm saying? We got a 3-point. We make a free throw into a 3-point shot out here in these streets as men taking a piss. Literally.
Hey.
Yeah.
Before we wrap this one up, one more thing about the bathrooms, especially the men's bathrooms. Urinals. Do not stand next to me at a urinal.
Listen.
If there are multiple urinals, do not stand next to me.
They got to be available. Now, they better be available urinals. Because, nigga, here's the deal. If it ain't, I'm not trying to see you piss. I need to piss badly. That's the only reason why I'm going to that motherfucker.
They don't have like a wall, like a divider.
Yeah, they got a divider. They got a little divider, but niggas is tall. Some niggas be over there trying to pee. Hey, mind your business.
Hey.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's time for the middle plugs, y'all.
What's going on, everybody? It's your man Cash from Keep It a Brick. Make sure you guys keep checking us out on Instagram at Keep It Brick, Facebook at Keep It a Brick. You know where you guys at on YouTube. We are there. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe. You know, hit the share button, man. It's all free, man. But everything is Keep It a Brick. Also, make sure you guys check us out on Twitch, too, if you're one of those guys, man. And for all the old school listeners, man, we are also on all audio podcasting platforms. That's all audio podcasting platforms. Make sure you guys keep checking us out there. And make sure you guys keep staying tuned in to Keep It a Brick.
All right. We do have another middle plug short coming up soon. It's still being edited, though.
Yeah.
So it's still being edited right now. It's taking a little bit of time. But
yeah, it was a rough one.
No, it wasn't. Stop.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Stop it. Stop it.
Did any of y'all have a one take? I think I got mine on my second take.
You did it.
Yours
so
looks,
you got
yours looks so
take.
like professional. I'm just like, mine wasn't like that, but hey.
You got yours on the second take. I think for mine's, I got mine's like on the 4th or 5th. That was like a 4th or 5th take.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, that wasn't and that still wasn't even a perfect take.
Mine wasn't perfect, I feel.
Huh?
I don't think mine was perfect, but I'm rocking with it.
Yours just seems so effortless. Like, you know, but that's how it's supposed to look, I guess.
And then I think you took about what? Take 7?
Take 10.
Take 10.
Like, take 10. And finally I was like, you know what? I'll be take 30. Shit. Still trying. You know,
I mean, but you got
whatever it is at this point, we're just gonna have to go with it. But.
You got it. But again, it'll be coming up soon. So don't worry. Cash, you want to bring this in, bro?
Where we at?
Number 6.
If Soul doesn't want to, would
or any one of y'all can bring this in.
Yeah, let's see. Number 6. Oh yeah. Oh God. Yes. So, on social media over the weekend, there was a woman on there he looked very feminine to me, or maybe gay. And she said that she decided to date more feminine men because they are more emotionally intelligent than more manly men. And if you guys saw the video, I don't know if you put the story in there just so you can see how
I seen it. I just looked at it.
Yeah.
Look,
I'm just like, what? Like,
I got something to say about that. Something crazy. That's crazy.
It is.
So crazy. So a man that is more feminine has more emotional intelligence. That's okay. I'm cool with that. I'm not going to disagree with that. Here's my thing. People, if it was the end of the world and we had to survive, I don't think me being emotionally intelligent would lead us to salvation. Just saying that. I don't think so. I'm a big fan of The Walking Dead. Watched it. People being emotionally intelligent gets them killed all the time. Listen,
All the time.
all the time. Being emotionally intelligent, it's a nice thing when you're in a relationship. You know, I get to understand my companion. It's this and it's that. But when I think about surviving, I'm not going to think emotionally. I want to think rationally. You feel me? I want to think rationally.
Yeah.
No emotions are involved. We can't feel sorry for everybody.
I just
Well,
want
she
her to
also
say
said
that.
they share clothes. She also said they share clothes.
Well, that's
You
her little
gotta-
sister there.
Listen.
It's yeah.
Just say you like women at this point. You might as well just go ahead and go be with a woman.
Because that's
we
what it
said
looked
that
like. He looked
Right.
like a woman. I
Yo,
was
you
just
are
like, what?
listen.
Like
That sister's a lesbian.
exactly.
Okay. Like,
Hey,
No, I really
I'm
think so.
calling
I
it
was just like, what are we doing here?
I'm
If that's
calling
what
it
it
out.
takes to get emotional intelligence, I don't want it. I don't want it personally.
Anybody can have emotional intelligence. Men, women. Only people who don't have like super emotional intelligence are children and babies. They don't get it. They don't understand that part of the fucking aspect and the spectrum.
time out.
Go ahead.
The kids understand. Trust me. Go ahead.
To a certain extent, yes.
Kids
but other than that,
use
listen,
kids.
they are oblivious.
No, they're once a kid learns something, they will use it to the maximum capability. You feel me? Like they will use it. So once a kid find out that, oh, if I just cry, get my way, using that emotional shit, that's what they're gonna do. Kids are smarter than we think, bro. I have 6 of them. I watched all of them, bro. And I'd be
You
like,
may
this
be
little
onto something there.
What?
You may be onto something there, Scooby. You may be onto something.
Tell y'all some real shit, bro.
You got him Scooby. Wow.
You may be onto something there.
A pup
Scooby.
named Scooby Doo in this bitch. Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
you feel me? Like I had 6 of them. I watched them all. They all each personality, and I watched them use me before
Right.
to get their way. Kids are very smart, bro.
I'm just saying.
Especially
One-
women. Yeah, girls are for sure.
Tell you, bro, kids are emotionally intelligent. When they're at that young, that's when they're emotionally intelligent at its finest. They lose their innocence, which they lack later on in life. They have to regain that. You feel me? But in the beginning, kids know how to use their emotions to get what the fuck they want to get.
Especially, you know what? Now I kind of retract that statement. Especially now that I remember Look Who's Talking. Have you ever seen Look Who's Talking?
Is that John Travolta?
With the babies and
That
shit,
with the baby and John Travolta and shit.
Yeah.
And remember when and Bruce Willis as the little voice of Mikey, and the nigga was like, "What?" Next thing you know, mom comes, Chrissy Alley comes in there with the bottle and bow. You know what I'm saying? He's like, "Oh, all I gotta do is cry, and I get a bottle." Cry.
Yeah.
As an adult, you'd be like, what's going on with this child? But when you really understand the science behind it, this motherfucker know what they're doing. Kids know what they're doing.
I retract that statement.
I don't want to go to bed. I'm thirsty. You feel me?
Listen,
Kids
I
are
can take
smart.
accountability. I can take accountability for that. I can take accountability. I retract that statement. How
You
about
feel
that?
like you see this in the show from somewhere. What's that?
You probably did. It looked like I don't even know what to.
That shit looked like some goddamn you know what? It's like one of them Facebook shows that comes.
I was gonna say, have you seen that Facebook show when it shows couples and they be like real, like weird, like
odd couples and shit?
Yeah, that's probably what you saw it on.
He's stupid.
Yeah,
that's
that's probably what it was on.
You stupid. You stupid. You stupid. But I don't know. I think emotional intelligence. I think she's just a lesbian.
Yeah, I think she's
I'm
trying
just
to make
being
the excuses of why she's
Yeah.
putting up with someone that is gay.
Yeah.
And dating someone that is gay, talking about we share clothes and he's just so this and he's so that, and I'm just
I mean, I'm also for date who you want to date and be with who you want to be with, but be real with yourself.
Exactly.
Be real with yourself.
Play off.
Anyway, have y'all watched any of the Streamer University? We're gonna talk about that now. With Kai said.
I've seen clips online, but I didn't like actually watch it. No.
As an adult, I can accept you watching clips because that's all I see was clips.
That's all I was going to watch. And
As an
anybody,
adult.
I'm not upset with anyone in here who's just said, "Yeah, I just watched the clips." I am not that guy to be watching him on Twitch. Not gonna lie, it's not for me.
So, did you guys learn anything from watching those clips?
I learned that DDG has a thing for balls now. That's what I learned. He calling all his pieces balls. You playing with? That's my ball, yo. That's my ball. I found out what ball meant.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
That was tough too.
That means That's my ball. That's my play. That's my That's my
Oh
late.
wow. Okay.
That's my and the words of my man Tad Thibodeau from King of the Hill. That's my lady.
Yeah, I seen India Love on there. It seemed like she's getting in her streamer bag.
I seen Cooking with Kaya was there. She had a fucking
Yeah,
drama up in that motherfucker.
talking
Right?
about how she had to drop her man and all those things. But yeah, I mean, I was sad about the girl that was about to leave because they were making fun of her looks. So
Yeah.
I liked how he like talked to her and like said he'll record with her. I like Kai Cenat. I like his personality and I think he's very genuine.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
Something I
agree with
learned. I learned a couple of things from Screamer University from the clips I watched. A couple of them took it serious. Like when we speak about AMP agent teaching how to be a screamer successfully and all that. He held a course for that. I was like, that's good. A lot of people ain't gonna give out that type of knowledge when it comes out of something that when somebody trying to get in the same field as them. So he didn't gatekeep with that. One of the biggest takeaways I got from watching Screaming University was that how I want to put it. I watched a group of everybody just come together and make something happen for themselves.
Yeah.
Without, can I say minimal negativity? Can I just say that? Is that would that be correct? Minimal.
Yeah, it was definitely it was minimum negativity. I would definitely say because it was some shit that was like kind of negative that was happening there and shit.
But it was like a school, so it was shit.
But it was a school. And it wasn't like Kai wasn't checking these niggas when they was doing fuck shit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say minimal negativity. And what I wanted to really say was, it's only us two tough ass niggas that can't come together like that and make something big happen. And watching that gave me that. I seen that message from them. Like, damn, Kai brought all these people together, black, white, Hispanic, all these, and they made something big happen.
And the cool part about that was he was also offered. He had an offer from Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For
Prime,
this,
I think a couple different
Prime, and then he denied them that. He's like, nah, this is my baby.
Yeah.
So shout out to Kai, man.
I like I said, I love what he's doing. I respect it. He's young and
the hustle,
doing his shit. Yeah, he owns it, and he can, probably do one of those like every 6 months or every year, and probably make more money next time. So, I love that for him.
Would y'all have gone on Streamer University?
No, I don't really feel like I'm in the streamer age, but demographic. But no, I probably wouldn't. But like you said, there's definitely was some stuff to learn. Maybe like just watching it, but I wouldn't go on.
For the learning aspect, yes, and for the networking because exposure too. But for the networking because what we do here.
Yeah.
How do we reach target audiences? How do we grow our audience and stuff like that? That would have been something to take away from that if I would have been invited. So, and did you know that Kai Cenat, before Scream University took place, he went into a random Twitch user's live screen. Kai was the only person in this screen. He was texting him. I want to invite you to Scream University. The screamer did not look at his chat one time.
That's crazy.
You lost on an opportunity, as soon as you lose. Like,
you gotta pay attention, my nigga.
Yeah,
pay attention.
You missed out on your blessing. That sucks though.
He probably couldn't even see it.
Yeah.
Probably couldn't see the message. He probably also thought it was probably a bot. Because niggas be on there botting and shit.
Yeah,
again, I did stream at one point in time. So I probably would have kind of went and trying to, not to just be a streamer, but just to get, like you said, the learning aspect of it, right?
Yeah, it's a lot.
It was a lot to learn, and they were really giving a lot of game. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, Prince, I feel you. The WL community is not for you. That's like the wins and loss, right?
Yeah.
You feel me? So, hey, just to learn some shit about the business because it's all a business.
Definitely.
I would have enjoyed my time.
It's a hustle.
It's
a hustle. So you sometimes got to learn how other people hustle to hustle even harder. You know what I'm saying? So I think I would have went though. I would have gone for the learning aspect, not for anything else. Everything else would have been just. That's true. What is one thing that you realize as you have gotten older? What is one thing that you have realized as you gotten older?
Me first.
Yeah, any one of y'all.
Women and accountability.
Here we go.
You
Here
know
we go
what?
again.
Here you go with the bullshit. How
In
many
the word
times? Why is it
accountability.
beat
Yes,
up women? Is it beat
I
up
did.
women day? I mean, goddamn.
No, but that's something I
Okay.
realized as I got older. Women and accountability do not match.
Hold up. To answer Petty, yes, I do remember that happening. Someone did steal my gaming clips. They did.
Oh, really? That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, they took the gaming clips off my Instagram. See, if you go to my Instagram and then you scroll down enough in there, you'll see a couple of my game. You'll see me. You can see me. I ain't hiding. I don't duck no smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Street Fighter player still, low key. Shit, I don't duck no smoke. But overall, shit, yeah, somebody stole my shit.
Yeah.
They stole my shit and made it theirs.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah, that's bullshit. But anyway,
Yeah. the
back
one
to
thing
what
I-
you were saying.
Yeah, well, one thing I realized as I gotten older, man. I said it earlier, you can't save everybody, you can't help everybody.
Sure can't.
You feel me?
Definitely
So
not.
some
I
people
feel
ain't
that.
meant to
Yeah.
some people ain't meant to, tag along the journey sometime, man.
Yeah,
Sometimes that road must be traveled alone.
Facts.
sometimes.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
Control the controllables.
Yeah.
Because you kind of drive yourself kind of nuts trying to control everything and things like that. So control what you can control and what you can't control, let it be.
For sure.
Yeah. I think for me, just because you blood, that don't mean you family. And I feel like that goes both ways. I think for me, I used to think, oh, that's family. And they can just they can do whatever and that's family. But no, fuck that. Now that
Right.
I'm older, you don't get a pass because you're family. I don't think that's right.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Ryan Coogler has come out and said there will be no Sinner sequel.
Aw, boo.
No Sinner sequel, motherfuckers.
Prequel?
I'm actually
Thank you.
happy.
Yeah,
No,
thank
Be a
you.
prequel.
no prequels, no sequels.
No,
He
nothing.
said this was just a holistic film and he just wanted it to be a
A
one,
one and done.
He said he has no ideas or nothing in the pipeline for that right now. He's worried about
I'm
Black
happy
Panther
about that.
3 and he's worried about Black Panther 3 right now and the X-Files.
I think if the bag is right, I think he'll revisit that.
I don't think so.
Maybe.
And I don't want him to. I don't want him to. I think the way the film Sinners ended, and if you haven't seen Sinners, I'm sorry, I'm not saying Sinners, but Sinners, it's coming to digital soon.
Tomorrow, I think.
Tomorrow,
Yes.
June 3rd. Yes, tomorrow.
Yes.
Sinners
I
will
bet
be digital.
I bet I buy it.
I know. I'm ready to watch it again.
I'm ready to watch it again too.
I bet I buy it.
Me
Listen,
too.
I wouldn't care for a sequel, prequel, whatever, because the movie was a great movie by itself, standalone. As far as revisiting anything for this movie or this fucking franchise that he has created, do something that ties in but don't necessarily relate to the story of. If you want to do it,
Ryan Coogler will be rebooting the X-Files.
Mm-hmm.
Sinners is a modern day Dust from Dusk Till Dawn. Yes, with a black twist on it.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
leave it alone, bro. I like if you haven't watched that movie,
Please go see it.
go see the movie. It's a good movie. I thought it was a great movie. The music was great. All the music was great in that movie. All. Even the fucking Irish music or whatever music. That was good too.
That shit was good
Yeah.
too. It was all good.
I mean, I would have loved to see how how they all met and the whole background with Mary and all that. But yeah, I mean, the movie was great either way. But I would have loved him to kind of prequel and set all that up in
a movie. I would love to see Ryan Coogler actually do. I would love to see him. I know this probably will go against his grain a little bit, but I would love to see Ryan Coogler do like a black mobster movie.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
hoodlum or something of that sort. You know what I'm saying?
I think he would know what he's doing
He would know what
Definitely.
he's doing
with
with
the
that.
with the
I would love
portrayal
to
of
see.
with the portrayal of Michael B. Both characters that he portrayed. He did a
Right.
wonderful job, and I know he got a sense of what a monster might actually be, especially a black monster.
Right. I mean, you know, it don't necessarily. I mean, I would love it to be kind of like within historical content, you know, or the context. I would say, like, yeah, you know, we have a black mobster, XYZ, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would like to see something like that. But I don't want to see another sequel. I'm tired. Like, not every movie needs a sequel.
Yeah. You're
And
right.
I get it that a lot of people love sequels, and I'm with you guys. I love them too, but not every fucking thing got to be a sequel. Not everything. Rebooting the X-Files, man, what the fuck? Nobody can replace the Cigarette Man and Mulder and Scully. I hope it's someone else following Mulder's. So we don't know what the story is. Gillian Anderson has said to Ryan Coogler, basically in so many words, get at me. So we may get Mulder and Scully back. Mulder now may take place or maybe not. Maybe they just play different roles. Maybe Gillian Anderson plays the smoking woman instead of the cigarette woman instead of the cigarette man. We never know. We'll never know because Ryan Coogler do not tell shit. That nigga keep shit close to his chest. Only person that probably know is his wife. And that's
shout out to Ryan Coogler too, man, because he's not one dimensional.
No,
definitely not.
So big shout out to him for that, being able to cross different I guess story types and genres of fucking film. You know, so I like that about him. So keep it up, man. Whatever X-Men has in store for us, X-Files has in store for us, I would love to see it.
I'm gonna love to see it because I'm an X-Files fan. I
feel like it's gonna be good, and no matter what genre he does, I feel like his movies are always good. So
yeah, but it's not even. But this would be a TV show, so this would be like his first TV show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever really done TV. I've only known him for film, but I mean, I could be wrong because I mean, his first film was Fruitvale Station, which I love. Another great film.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Black Panther, Creed. You know what I'm saying? He's done a lot of them. A lot of great films. Sinners now. You know, between him and Jordan Peele, they killing it right now.
They are.
And I haven't seen Jordan Peele. I mean, Jordan Peele got a film coming out this year called Him.
Yes, I'm excited for that. I've seen the
preview.
Yeah,
with Marlon Wayans. I'm looking forward to doing that. I think we should definitely, when we see that film,
for sure,
we should definitely do another breakdown and do another review.
Yeah, you know, with his movies, there's so many layers to peel on that. So
yeah, because I damn sure I was not a fan of Nope.
I liked it. You didn't like it?
I did not like Nope.
Why not?
I tried to watch Nope on several different occasions. I think I don't know if I told y'all the first. So the first time I seen Nope, it was my birthday weekend. About it came when it first came out. So I want to say that's about like maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah, like 3 years ago. Yeah.
3 years ago. So I went to go see it. It was my birthday weekend. I was in Vegas. It was also my bachelor party as well. Right? The first time I went to go see it, I was high as fuck. I was smoking weed, and I took some ecstasy.
Oh yeah, that's not the movie for you for that type of stuff.
Wait
you gotta
a minute.
Be sober.
Wait. And I was drunk most of the time. In 115-degree weather, might I add. Because guess what? Vegas is dry heat, and I'm in fucking Vegas in the middle towards the end of July. So we go see it. I'm drunk. I'm coming into the movie theater with a glass. Yep, I'm that nigga. I was that nigga. Sat down. I watched it. Couldn't hold my attention. My mind was just
and that's how the movie is. There's so much going on.
Right.
Yeah.
So the second I said, all right, I said, all right, I can't say I hate it. I was too high. You know what I'm saying? I was too high when I watched it. Nigga, you was just wasted that whole weekend. Try it again. Try it again. I tried it again. I couldn't get through the first. I couldn't get through the first 20 minutes. It was just too fucking slow of a burn.
Yeah, it did take a while to kind of get to the good part. I felt, yeah.
Right. I was like, fuck. I can't do this shit. I turned around and I had to try. I tried to like, let me try and watch it again. I was with the homies this time. They like, oh, well, you should just watch it again, bro. It was really good. I'm like, I don't know. Last time I watched it, it just didn't do nothing for me. And I couldn't get through the first 20 minutes. I couldn't get through the first 30 minutes. I walked out. Do you want to know? It took me a fourth time to watch the movie in full. And what it took me was because I was in the fucking film class. And this raggedy ass film teacher decided to put that was like the only black film that he had us watch throughout the whole semester.
Yeah.
Piss me the fuck off.
I think it's a great take on black people with fucking spaceships and shit, man.
Yeah.
No, nigga, no.
That's the reason why I made no. Like,
no,
yeah,
no.
What probably fucked you up was a monkey.
No, that didn't fuck me up. That was actually great. I have to actually watch this movie for class. It was like I said, it still wasn't I had to watch it. I watched it full through because I needed the grade. It wasn't the monkey. The monkey part was dope. The Akira slide that's been used in every fucking movie was great. I was happy to see it. Keke Palmer, Daniels K, bro, handled their business. It was the reveal of the fucking monster that did it in for me.
Yeah.
You got some fucking blanket out here shooting pennies, nigga?
Jean jacket, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That was the name of the ship. Jean jacket, I think.
Jean jacket. Listen, I done seen most of Jordan Peele's films, from Get Out to that. That is the weakest film that
What about
Jordan Peele has
Keanu?
made.
What about Keanu?
I'd rather watch Keanu than that.
Oh fuck no! All right, bro. Hey, Zion Williams is accused of SA and other charges this past week by his ex. And yeah, we're gonna go past that. So Mr. Williamson, an NBA player for the is it the New Orleans Pelicans? Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Ghost of Mars is a great. Yes, Ghost of Mars was a great black sci-fi movie. A lot of people, that's underrated. A lot of people don't even talk about that movie. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, so Mr. Williams is a basketball player for the New Orleans Pelicans. He was accused of SA and other charges this week. Thoughts on that, guys?
I mean, Mariah Mills was front and center with her video talking about, I support all people that are coming. I'm just like, girl, go sit down. Like, this isn't your fight. But other than that, yeah.
I don't think he did that, personally.
I don't know.
I just don't think he did that. I ain't gonna say he ain't a piece of shit though. Nigga out here, he doing what he do. He an NBA player.
Excuse me. What makes him a piece of shit, dog? What he did?
The way he treated the way he treated her, for sure.
Mariah Mills?
Mariah, is that who we're talking
No, that's
about?
not why he a piece of shit.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Mariah
to
Mills is
disrespect.
listen. I'm not sitting up here trying to disrespect porn stars and sex workers. So they are people and they have love too. But you are a porn star. I don't know how you thought in your right mind that he was gonna settle down with you. Come on.
Quick question before you
That's what
continue.
he told her. He
Oh,
believed. I
what
guess
is
she believed.
what's Cassie's husband's name?
Alex Fine.
Alex Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not Alex Fine, people. It's not
You
Alex
know
Fine.
what? Oh, you guys are not gonna keep playing with Cassie like that. Leave Cassie alone, okay? It's
That's
okay.
crazy.
It's not Alex Fine. I'm sorry.
That's
I don't
crazy.
believe it like you, Hailey. I don't believe this one either. I think it's another money grab. I'm gonna check this out. If Mariah Mills is sitting saying she supports and all that, you probably paid these people off to go pursue this man and this shit like this, man. Zion, we'll see what court look like for you, dog. Prayers to you though.
Yeah.
Right.
I just hear more about his like stuff on the side than his career. I just hope he get focused and focus on your career.
Yeah, I hope so too, because it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I just want him to focus on the NBA. That's what I want him to focus on.
Please give us a season.
He ain't made it through a fucking season.
Please give us a season.
He has not made it through a fucking season. You all right over there, nigga?
Yeah, Stoner Ave just fell. That's okay.
Oh, shit. Damn. They couldn't stay high, I guess. All right.
Yeah.
Pusha T speaks out this week. He had a interview with GQ magazine. He had some interesting comments this week. Very interesting comments indeed. First, he spoke about Kanye West and his relationship with Kanye and how he said he does not see eye to eye with Kanye. They are no longer friends. He says that he's seen Kanye at his weakest moments, and Kanye knows what he thinks about weak people, how he feels about weak people. Any thoughts on that?
What was it? Kanye feeds on weak people. What did he say?
He said Kanye knows how he feels about weak people.
Okay, I have no thoughts. It's Pusha T. Who is he? Well, keep going.
Wow,
you said that
we're not gonna
time.
do
Remember?
that.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that today.
We're not gonna do that.
I mean, I don't. I think it's like a hard position with like him and like Big Sean and all these artists that he's worked with, because you got to pick a side, but I don't know.
His actual quote was, he said he's a genius and his intuition is even more genius level, right? That's why me and him don't get along, because he sees through my fakeness with him. He knows I don't think he's a man. He knows it.
Well, I mean, I respect the honesty. I mean, he's keeping it real, I guess.
How long was Pusha T signed to Good Music or whatever that shit was called?
A while.
A while,
like,
yeah.
Wasn't he one of the first artists?
It sound like Pusha's
my
mad.
God.
Sound like Pusha's mad at Kanye for Kanye not pushing him. That's what this sounds like. That's what this sounds like.
Kanye wasn't pushing nobody at Good Music.
Definitely wasn't. Tiana Taylor, nobody.
He just had niggas on the label.
Big Sean, nobody.
You just had niggas. No, and the horrible. Wait, you know what the horrible part about that shit with Big Sean though? For him to turn around and say Big Sean was the worst signing to Good Music, my nigga.
Yeah, that was straight. That was bullshit, because that's not true at all. I love Big Sean.
But you call it was signed to Good Music as well. A lot of people don't know, but 2 Chainz was signed to Good Music.
Oh yeah. When they all came out, with Mercy, he was signed
to Good Music. He was signed to Good Music, and he
John
ended up
Legend,
leaving.
I think
John
was
Legend
on there for a little bit.
Good. So I get why he is upset, because he's like, yo, you were holding back my projects and you going through these beefs and shit, and I'm getting drug in this shit. Because I gotta talk shit about the Canadian guy.
The Canadian guy.
The Canadian guy.
I mean, he didn't do nothing for none of his artists though, so I feel like he can't really take it personal.
I'm gonna tell y'all what it was a case of, and it's speaking from our aspect of it, from a real level.
Yeah.
Pusha feels used
Yeah, he did. He should.
Pusha feels like you couldn't handle your beef with this man, so I jumped in. And when I jumped in, you didn't give me the credit I actually had to, needed to receive for it. Basically, is what Pusha said. You feel me? So when you say, "Oh, I don't see a man," yeah, because you went and handled his business for him. You feel me?
Yep.
And you didn't like the end result of it. Kanye still went back to giving Drake praises and went to wanting him to do stuff with him and all this. And we did all this for what? Is basically what Pusha is saying.
Yeah.
Other than that, Pusha has an album coming out. The Clips has an album coming out.
Well, I got some more comments from this interview because he talked about your mans as well. We're gonna talk about that.
He says
he also discussed the lawsuit against UMG.
Mm-hmm.
He said, and Drake in his lawsuit, he said, I don't rate him no more. The suing thing is bigger than some rap shit. Damn, it's just like it cheapens the art of it once we got to have real questions about suing and litigation. Like for what? For this? I got to agree with Pusha here.
You can.
Again, when I've heard just think about this. No Vaseline by Ice Cube, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about this. Ice Cube drops No Vaseline. NWA sues Ice Cube. How does that make the culture look? And I'm talking about
talk about a hypothetical here, right?
Like some bitches to me.
Sounds like you.
Hypothetically.
Here's the difference.
No difference. I just need you to answer the question. You're not moving the goalposts, bro.
No, I'm not moving the goalposts. I'm gonna answer your question, but this is the difference between that situation. NWA and Ice Cube were all from Compton, right?
Yes.
Right. These were all supposedly supposed to be all street niggas that, hey, they come from the mud, they come from shooting that gang banging and all this, right? This whole thing. Fuck the police and all this. You can't compare Drake, who we know is not a street nigga, to this, bro.
But he was acting like he was a street nigga, though. So yeah, no. You can't pull his card now and be like, "Oh, Drake is not a street nigga." He was acting like it. He was acting like he was a street nigga. All of a sudden, now he wasn't acting like a street nigga.
Listen, man.
He said, "Wait." To be fair, Jerry was doing the suing. Jerry was, first of all, Jerry Heller was already trying to sue Ice Cube due to the fact of the record contract. He wasn't suing him because of No Vaseline.
Because of the diss.
OG Two-Tone, you was crazy.
I mean, I respected Cash. You gonna ride with Drake till the wheels fall off, no matter if he's wrong or not.
Some real shit, man. It's not wrong, man. Listen, man, y'all acting like people don't get sued. People get sued every day in the music industry. Y'all
Has
know
anyone
this.
in the music industry came out and like supported Drake? I haven't heard not one person say.
We don't want the support. But we've had a whole bunch of backtrack. We don't want the support. Y'all ain't support me when we were going through this beef, and I helped all y'all careers. Now there's a whole lot of backtracking for the whole hip hop community. Stop it.
No, it's not. It's just listen, brother. Listen.
Okay.
Listen to me.
I'm listening.
If the hypothetical still stands.
Oh, if NWA would have did that, how would that make them look?
How would the culture?
I think it would have made everybody second guess their true character. Are you guys really from the street? Is this what the street is? Because y'all try to bleed the streets into business. That's what y'all doing. And you can't do that. Business never worked from a street aspect, and you guys know that.
Listen. You and I both know that nigga be talking about street shit.
I know. All of a sudden, he don't got a shit. He ain't.
He ain't sitting up here crooning all day. Nigga talking about nigga pulling up in the Good Kid, Mad City van, letting it fly, bro.
You know what that man meant by that. Stop
you
it,
know what he talking about?
Oh my god!
It's a diss. It was a.
Oh, now it's a diss. It's not real life.
This man was called a PDF file, bro, and nobody has.
My lord, here we go with that again.
Listen.
You guys,
this
if
he turns around and says that he got clips.
Yeah,
he said niggas ain't got shot for less.
He was talking street shit on plenty of albums before the diss. Now all of a sudden he don't got
he talks street shit. Nigga, let's be real. I was listening in the trenches with you. So let's not
I
act
don't
like
think
that.
Exactly.
no.
So
You
he
can
told y'all
definitely
this.
never
see
together.
a change in Drake where he went from getting more street. I don't know who he was hanging with and who he thought he
He was
was.
hanging with the Atlanta niggas.
You know
Yeah,
why?
and
You
he
know
thought
why
he
Drake
was
did that
Future and
change?
shit. He
You
thought
know,
he was trapping and
you know why Drake had to do that change, because the fans were saying, "Oh, he's not hood enough," so he gave y'all a hood version of what he does.
No,
oh,
I
And
never
y'all,
said that about Drake.
we're not
No
saying
one
you.
ever
We
said that.
saying the people. We're saying the people.
I never expected Drake to be hood. Like he was an actor on Degrassi.
On
And that's what I
Degrassi.
known him as.
Whether it is, if let's just say hypothetically speaking, since we speaking in the hypotheticals,
Hypotheticals.
if Keep It a Brick was successful, let's just say annually we brought in motherfucking 500,000, and somebody went against us that we had as a guest and said, you know what, all those guys are PDFs, and it ruined our business, it ruined the brand, or they
Did
were
it
trying
really
to ruin
ruin
it.
it?
No, because it's Drake, but you guys tried to ruin it. You guys tried to make y'all guys fucking up my contract.
Thank you, John Redcorn. Thank you,
Exactly.
John Redcorn. This
Like,
nigga throwing up
Bro,
bees. my
everybody
nigga.
throw up gang signs. Stop it, guys.
no, they
Y'all
don't.
got basketball
No,
players
they
throwing up
don't.
gang signs.
No,
Stop
Yes,
it,
they
y'all.
do because yes, no, hold on, wait. Yes, basketball players do throw up gang signs. Why? Because they gang members, nigga.
Man, these
Exactly.
niggas just
They
like Drake.
they ain't
Wait until
acting.
they
They
got
not
adult
capping.
nigga. Listen,
Nigga,
you
most of
cannot
them
be.
niggas-
Listen.
Most of them niggas in the NBA gang bang, bro.
Yeah, way after the fact, you didn't grow up in the street. You can't be a professional, and you can't have your foot in the door and have one foot in the street.
Nigga, that
it
is
never worked out well.
It is. It don't. You're right. But guess what?
It's not
This
enough.
nigga is street, bro. He be out here talking street shit.
Yeah, it was street. He was street. It was good when he was street, when it worked for him. Now he not a street nigga. Now that he want to be when he sue people, I guess.
Nigga, right? That's what I'm
We're
saying.
just
You
gonna
can't
agree to
be.
disagree.
When
You
you come
can't
give
be
us our
listen.
interview, Drake, when you come give us our interview, just
We
know I
don't
will
want
ride
the interview,
with you,
Drake.
brother.
I don't want the goddamn interview.
I would ride with you,
because he's
Drake.
never gonna own it. That he's full of shit.
What he's never going to own?
He's not going to want to talk. Well, let's say hypothetically he came on the show.
He is.
He's not going to want to talk, which
The
he's
real
not, because
shit.
he's not going to want to talk about the real shit.
What's the real shit?
No, like real shit, bro. You like what we talking about right now?
What?
He's not going to want to talk about that.
Drake, we're gonna talk about Drake. Jay-Z told you what was gonna happen. You bumped your head. That's it. But you still a
Drake.
boy.
And there's nothing wrong with that. But you, on the other hand, is like, this nigga is like Casey Jones, my nigga. Like he can't die or some shit.
He can't.
Oh God,
he can't.
Well,
I give up.
He proved
we're
it.
never. We're never gonna agree on this
Complex,
topic. We're gonna be talking about this topic for 2 years.
Forever.
Forever. It's
Also,
been a year
back
already.
to Pusha T.
Fuck Pusha T. But go ahead.
No, we're not doing that. The Clips
He's
is
getting
coming
so
out with a new
aggressive.
album.
Okay.
The Clips is coming out with a new album. Kendrick Lamar is on the album. So this is going to be an interesting one. I've heard a song from the Clips album. It was actually pretty dope. Because I always like the Clips. I've always liked Pusha T.
Me too.
Pusha T is actually a pretty dope lyricist.
Yeah, pretty solid artist.
I was not with him during the Drake and Pusha T battle, though. I honestly felt like Pusha T lost that battle. Drake hit him where it hurt. But I'm not gonna sit up here and act like he didn't out-rap that. Like he out-rapped that nigga. He did not out-rap him. He out-lied on that nigga. Yeah, he did. He out-insulted him. That's what I would say. He out-insulted him. Saying that you gonna fuck Virginia Williams is wild, bro. Watch your mouth. That's crazy.
Drake. You never know.
I mean, he fucked Lil Wayne's girl. That's why Wayne ain't fucking with him like that. So hey, I guess
I know Wayne ain't fall out with that man about not no patch of hell. But I'm not looking forward to
that was his ball, his little patch of hair.
That was his ball, homie. That was his ball. Like Diddy said.
That's looking forward to a Clips album. I don't want to listen to these 50-year-olds talk about selling dope.
Now he didn't age shame. Now he's saying 50-year-olds. All these niggas are 50. All these old rappers.
We did not talk.
If Jay-Z came out with an album tomorrow, would you say the same thing?
He's not talking about dope though.
But how do you know that's what they're talking about?
Because that's the Clips. That was their
anyway.
MO.
Man, rap beefs ain't the same no more. It really ain't.
They're not.
Them niggas
They
is
want to.
settling
They want to
beefs
take
in
it to court.
GTA Online and shit and taking it to court. That's what they're doing.
Nah, that's
Y'all got
We didn't
another-
talk about
who we got?
we should have talked about that DDG thing. Y'all didn't see that in the news?
oh,
Where
when they
he
called
got
him doo-doo
garbage.
yeah.
He said the last person
And,
that
and then
said
his brother turned around and whooped this nigga ass, bro.
yeah, he said the last person that said that got the Mario coins knocked out.
Coins, yeah.
Listen, understand this. Listen, this is what I wanted to say about that because I thought that shit was crazy. Nigga, what are you, 10? Who get mad at a nigga walking up to me saying doo-doo garbage?
I know, like, I think he should have, like, that's nothing to, like, fight nobody over. Like, I think people got to realize, like, is it worth it? Like, you're supposed to be someone making money. Like, is it worth you to get sued?
Nigga, you are levels above this nigga.
Like,
nah, DDG, not DDP, nigga, but you know. Bang. But yeah, the diamond cutter. If you know, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was stupid. I thought it was childish. I'm like, bro, you like fam, you 10, bro. Like, you know, like what are you 10? Like, why are we fighting?
I think it doesn't help. It doesn't help his case against baby mama right now.
It sure don't. I was just gonna say that.
Bro.
Like, you just add into it. That's gonna make you look bad. Like, come on now. If you want your son in your life, this ain't the way to go about it.
Right.
You know.
This ain't it. But anyway, I guess back to Pusha T again. We'll see what happens with this album. Let's see. We'll hear what they have to say.
Listen to it. I'm gonna have to listen to it just to see.
I mean, we can do that.
What Cash thinks if they're talking about.
Listen to what
he's gonna hate it.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Yeah, we're not doing that one, guys. I'm sorry.
So we can listen to sexy songs for you, but we can't listen to that album.
Who's checking for the clips in 2025?
Oh,
I am. I'm checking for the clips.
You saying that to piss me off. That's
let me pull this up on Apple Music. I'm about to make sure I listen.
All right, hold on. Matter of fact, I'm
let me
going to piss you off even more, nigga. Guess what I did?
What that?
Pre-saved it.
Exactly. That's what I'm about to do right now. Because I'm about to. Now he's
man.
making me really want to check this album out. Because
that album is finna go double wood.
It ain't coming out to July 11th. Okay, we got time.
Yeah, we got time.
Nobody's checking for the clip.
I just preed it.
Nobody is checking for a Clips album
July 11th.
Let God sort them out is gonna be crazy. I'm looking.
Yep,
Nobody
July
is checking
11th.
for the Clips album for the summer. I'm sorry.
Nigga, who album you checking for this summer? Because Iceman ain't coming out this summer, my nigga. I'm sorry to give you that detail.
We don't know that, but I'm looking for
We do
something
know
new.
that.
Well,
we know that Clips album is coming out this summer.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what? Y'all want to give it a listen? We can do that. I'm
you
down.
didn't want to. That's okay.
Yeah, we give it a listen.
You just gave them so emotion right now. I wasn't even thinking about the album, but I'm gonna listen to it.
I'm so down to listen to that weak ass album that's gonna come out. I'm so down. I'm so down.
So I hope you don't eat your words.
Yeah.
They're gonna have 3 tracks that you guys like. That's it. Stop it.
That's
stop
the same with sexy songs for you. So I mean, I guess
you guys stop it.
There was a couple of songs on sexy songs for you. I didn't like the whole album.
Y'all skipped 3 songs on the album out of like a 20-track album. Y'all skipped 3.
That nigga said "Story of Adonis Part 2" is wild, bro. That'd be wild.
You can't.
That would be wild.
If these niggas have to mention Drake in this album to get some type of play,
you know that's coming. You know that's coming.
The boy ain't talking.
I just told you Kendrick Lamar is on the album. You already know what time it is.
Whatever, man. We all as a fan, 1 year after the initial beef, we see who needs who. I listened to the release of the Marshall Mathers 30th anniversary release. Man, the album was crazy.
Wait. Who needs who? I know you're not saying Kendrick needs Drake.
You take that. Well, you take it how you take it. You feel me? I'm not explaining nothing no more.
There's nothing to explain.
Again, thinking like when people trying to sue Eminem and shit, I think it's shit like that. I think about shit like that. People trying to sue Eminem.
You just won Rap Album of the Year at the American Music Awards.
People
were not happy about that. I don't think that was accurate.
So what should have won album of the year, Mister? I think that was bullshit.
Nigga, not Eminem.
No, I didn't ask you that. I asked you what should have won album of the year.
Kendrick.
It could have been Kendrick. Because GNX was a good album.
I just feel like out of all Eminem, I didn't even hear shit about Eminem last year. I just thought it wasn't.
I listened to Eminem's album last year. It was good, but it wasn't on the level of Kendrick's shit.
Bricklayers, brick.
Oh my God, he just never gonna give. He
Bricklayers.
never gonna give Kendrick
Bricklayers.
credit. He's just never.
Bricklayers. It's 9 people out here. It says 9 people in here with us right now, probably 8. Listen, please just comment one time for the one time. Are you riding around in your car on the way to work, to your girlfriend's house, to your boyfriend's house, out to an event?
Why are we
out
still
to a
having
party?
that conversation if niggas are still
Are
playing
you guys
GNX?
listening
Stop
to
it.
fucking
They're still
GNX?
playing it in Cali. I hear that shit at least once a day in somebody's car.
I'm actually
Every day.
Bricklayers, keep it G with yourself. Are you riding around listening to GNX? Stop it. And not like us, and not just, what's the other song with him he left the gunplay? Are you listening to it? Are you?
I am.
Luther,
I listen to it. I listen to it.
Are you listening
I
to
hey, you know what?
Whole?
It's crazy because I listen to that, then I turn
Dr.
around
Blue.
and then I play fucking 30 for 30. That shit be bang.
30 for 30. That's my shit.
30
30 for 30.
Yeah, that's that shit.
But yeah.
Peekaboo. See, look at that. I need you to get on to the train, my nigga.
It's okay. It's okay.
Hey, Weezy,
You
that's my
know?
best. That's my childhood best friend that just commented. That's my brother for life. 20 years of the game, over 20
Got
years.
you.
Listen, I'm disappointed in you, my boy.
Nigga said I'm disappointed in you.
He said he's disappointed in you. Damn, that's so unfortunate.
I'm not cash. I'm dreaming. I'm having
the GNX. Okay, I get what you said. Niggas not listening to that shit.
Well, he said, "Well, I'm definitely skipping." Thank you. Who's calling?
Yeah, we're not listening to sexy songs for you. I know that goddamn much.
I definitely ain't
listening
listening to that.
I am.
I ain't heard that in nobody's cars.
I know I have heard that in a Asian woman's car.
Man, get in the goddamn Silver Surfer with me. It's gonna be playing. I promise you.
What? Oh, that's what you call your car, man? The Silver
Surfer. Yeah.
Oh, whacked out mirrors. Yeah, I hear people playing. Like I said, I hear the whole album, but I'm in Cali, so maybe it's biased. I can't say yet that or not, but people are still listening.
Just like niggas not riding around listening to no motherfucking Eminem in their car. You guys are not riding around listening to GNX or anything Kendrick.
Hey, hold on. Eminem.
Hey, whoa. Anything Kendrick, that's a stretch. Anything Kendrick is.
You guys are only listening to the hits. You are not listening to the deep cuts by Kendrick in your car.
Yes,
what deep cuts?
The deep cuts.
On GNX, or are you just talking about overall?
Overall.
I'm definitely listening to exactly.
I don't give a fuck about what nobody.
The last album was before all the beef shit. I liked his last album.
I definitely like Mr. Morale was a great album.
Shit, little bro, all I ever wanted was a black granddad. Yep, there it is.
What song was that? The Money Ballo? Oh, that was the black. Oh yeah, the Money Ballo ain't had on that. That nigga remember the car. Remember I told you my first car was the Money Carlo?
Yeah,
you remember the Money Ballo? Yeah,
that's crazy. Anyway, let's just go ahead and wrap it up. You got your soda for this week, or you?
Do I have a soda? You know what I do? I always save them throughout the week. Let me. Let's see.
Man, we've been on here. We've been going for a whole hour and 30 minutes.
So my soda for this week is: if you have to force it, let it go. Relationships, love, attention, friendship. Let what belongs to you flow to you.
And you know what? So thank you, because y'all need to let that bullshit go that y'all.
You know what? Goodbye.
Stand on that bullshit.
Wait a minute,
guys.
Wait a minute. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because when you first started that soda, I honestly thought this was a Keisha Cole song. I'm not. I thought it was going.
No,
I was like, oh, all right, well, fuck it. I'm with it. All right, I'm with that.
We appreciate all y'all, man.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all coming in. You know where to find us. You know where to find us. Shit. Yeah, we'll see y'all next week, y'all. We out.
Bye.